The Florida Orchestra is celebrating 50 years this season. We are so excited to be here with them today as they are getting ready to rehearse. Rehearsal starts in just a few minutes, but we're going to meet a couple of the musicians now and hear their stories. This is really cool in particular because we're going to hear, you've been with the orchestra for how long?
43 seasons. This is my 43rd season.
Congratulations. And this young lady right here, young lady, you just joined. This is your first season.
Yes, I've been here for a few weeks.
All right. So let's kind of back it up a little bit, kind of introduce yourself, and again, joining 40-something years ago, and I want to hear how the orchestra has now grown to celebrating 50 years from your perspective.
Well, it's been an amazing voyage. I started here right out of grad school. I was 23 years old when I got the position. We were called the Florida Gulf Coast Symphony at the time. It was before the name change. Erwin Hoffman was our music director, and it was very kind of frontierish in a sense. Auditions were not held a day where everybody showed up and played 10 minutes and we decided. They were individually arranged. I played for well over an hour at Maestro Hoffman's house on Snell Island. Thousands of excerpts, it seemed like, not just the usual 5 or 6. But it was a different time. And the orchestra has just grown by leaps and bounds. I never thought that I would still be here, but the orchestra has made it worthwhile to stay because I've always felt that this area could have something really spectacular, and it's really coming to happen.
Obviously, you know, as the human race, there's this love for music, but have you seen that grow, and specifically for the instruments and for the music that you guys are doing, certainly here locally in the Bay Area, have you seen that grow over the years? Oh,
absolutely. When I started, back in the dark ages, it was basically a social event for the segment of society that went out for concerts. Now people come to hear the music, and young people come to the concerts, and all different kinds of people come to the concerts. So the audience has changed because of the excitement for the music rather than just being a date on the social calendar. So I think that's the most exciting thing. It's compelling to play for people who come to hear the music and not just to be seen.
Yeah. Well, let's talk now about one of the newest members, and tell me a little bit about yourself and your background. And what you're going to hear about her is how education, that's a really big part and passion of why you're involved with the orchestra, correct?
Yes. Well, I was born in China, and I grew up in Toronto, Canada. I did my schooling in the States, and right before joining the Florida Orchestra, I was playing with the New World Symphony in Miami. I'm incredibly excited to be starting with the Florida Orchestra because everyone has been extremely nice and supportive, and it's a very comfortable environment to be in. I was a little bit nervous before I joined because, you know, I was meeting so many new people in a completely new place, but everyone has made it so great.
I want to hear about this instrument you're holding, the violin. This is brand new for you as well, right?
It is. Actually, a month before joining officially, I was in New York trying out hundreds of violins, and on, I don't know, the 6th or 7th day or something, I tried this violin, and it was kind of it, you know.
It's kind of like picking a wedding dress, I would imagine. Like there you bond with the instrument.
Or, you know, like picking out your soulmate for the rest of your life.
No, that's very true. And what kind of violin is this?
It's a modern Italian violin. It's very new, actually. All my life I was playing on very old instruments from the 1800s. But this one was only made 2 years ago, and it sounds fantastic.
Well, you can see her playing the violin. You can see this guy here rocking out on the bass, right? So congratulations on certainly being with the Florida Orchestra for as long as you have, and congratulations, 50 years. This is the time to come and see. Lots going on over the next few months. So thank you for taking some time. We'll let you get on stage to rehearse, all right?
Thank you very much.
And for tickets, just head to our website.